Hi, and welcome to your Karatbars marketing system with Lead Capture Page Boss. In this account setup video, we're going to go over the most fundamental parts of the system to get you up and running so that you have a link, you have a capture page set up to drive traffic to, start capturing leads, and using the system to follow up. What we're going to do first is we're going to choose the capture page for you. This is called your dashboard and is where you're always going to come back to go to other pages. But right now what we'll do is we'll go to System Pages here, and we're going to go to your primary capture page. Now you can only have one primary capture page, and what we're going to do is we're going to click Change Capture Page. Here we're going to go over to the Karatbars link over here, and you'll see you have 4 Karatbars pages to choose from. The first 2 have a landing page associated with them. 3 and 4 are designed to send people directly to one of your Karatbars affiliate sites. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and choose this first page to use as an example. So we're going to choose Make Primary Page here. That's going to set that now to be our system primary page, and you'll see that here. Now the benefits of that is the URL to that page. You might be able to see it down in the lower left hand corner of the browser. It says leadcapturepageboss.com/username. In this case it's demo. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to go to edit capture page to make sure that the capture page settings are such that everything will function properly. On this page are all the settings associated with your capture page. We're just going to go down now to the page settings where you can edit your metadata, and this is the information that is revealed in the Google search engine. When you have a search come up, you see your page title, your description, and your keywords. This is also used for SEO, search engine optimization. Next we have your form data. And this varies from page to page which parts of the form we allow to be exposed or hidden. But in this case, you can turn on and off the phone. Next, we have page data. This is extremely important because what you choose here for a lead group assigns the people that opt into your form to an autoresponder series. Now we're going to look more at the autoresponder series, but you'll see here that we default it to 2040 Karatbars. There are also all of these other lead groups, and we also have a 2041 Karatbars autoresponder series. Now you can create your own systems, and the ones that we have are 100% customizable, but we'll get into that a little bit later. The next is the redirect URL. This is the web page that the people are going to be sent to once they fill out your capture form. So for example, you can set this to anything you would like. If you would prefer to send them to a YouTube video or a Facebook page or any one of your affiliate links with Karatbars, whether that's your landing page with the company or it is your home page of the company site or the K exchange, that's up to you. For page 1 with Karatbars, we have a landing page set up, and the use of the landing page is to introduce them to another video, to provide your contact information. It's essentially a pre-sale page, and on that landing page there's a button then to go to the Karatbars website, and I'll show you that in just a moment. We also have some functionalities here to turn on live chat, social icons, pop-ups, and so on. All of this here is rather advanced. So if you're a beginner to marketing systems like this, it's recommended that you leave these alone to start with until you become familiar with the system in general, and then come back to it later. Or perhaps your sponsor or someone else on your team is using these and they have certain settings, and they're going to encourage you to edit those settings in your account. Next we have the WYSIWYG editor. WYSIWYG stands for what you see is what you get. And so you'll see here, this is the capture page. And you're able to go ahead and edit all of this text within the page. If you don't like one of the words that we use here, if you think that there's a better synonym, or you want to change something, feel free to do that. Now, as far as the video, you're going to see that we use page variables to control a number of the elements within the code, so you don't have to access the source code. However, if you are advanced in HTML, CSS, jQuery, then you can use the HTML source code button here, and you're going to have access to the code. Some of the pages are easier to use than others. Some of the pages will have tutorial videos associated with them. But if you're not familiar with what you see right here, and this looks like Greek or Hebrew, don't touch it. However, if you did want to edit something, I always recommend that you use this backup tool right here. You can simply click this button and you'll see that it creates a backup here of 2 o'clock on the 4th of July. You can always roll back then to a backup. It's like a restore point. Also, if you really mess up, then what you're able to do is actually go up to the top, and here we have roll back to the original. What this does is it restores the original admin code that we set up, which will eliminate all the changes that you've made, but it'll give you a page that works. So we have that there. Now, when you see these variables here, where you have a tilde, a var, and then a number, these are coming out of the database, and these are being populated by other areas of the website where you have entered data. It's not necessary to edit these. The benefits to variables is you can change that value on one place in your account, and say you're using 30, 40 different capture pages. It will change the data on all of those pages with your one change, which will save you a lot of time from going through many, many pages that you have to edit and customize. You'll see that the var 7 is your name, the var 9 is your phone, 10 is email, and 11 is the Skype address. Now, if you don't use Skype or you don't want to show it, then you could go ahead and knock it off of here. Some people actually don't want any contact information on their capture page because then the people don't have to fill the form out. But that's completely up to you. We design these pages by request by Karatbars affiliates, and you have the option then to edit it to fit you. You can actually change the button, and then we always have our copyright notification at the bottom. We do ask that you keep this in place. Your affiliate link is also associated with the links, so that if someone clicks on this and decides to register for a free account, you will get the credit. If they upgrade, you'll get 50% of their monthly subscription. Now we have page variables, and this is a really cool part of the system. We can drop this menu down, and what you'll see here first is your Karatbars affiliate website. So you want to put in here HTTP whatever. Now the absolute best way and recommended way to get your link is to go to your Karatbars site, log into the back office, go to where I think it's the personal referral section, and you'll see a list of the links that you have. Copy the link from there and paste it here. That way there's no typos or any room for error. However, there's one place where I have seen some error, and it's sometimes when people copy a link, they actually copy a space, a little white space before the text. And when you paste it in, it doesn't look like there's anything there. However, the button or the link doesn't work properly. So I suggest if that happens to you, click here in the form field, and then just before the H and do a backspace, and you'll notice that there actually was a space there. The next thing is the YouTube video code. Now we default all the pages with a video for Karatbars. Also have control over your YouTube videos, and you'll see that we use a code here. Now what you'll see here is generic videos used for the pages, ones that we've put on YouTube and they're hosted that you can use. Our channel is neutral so that we're not trying to get people into other companies or opportunities. So let's go ahead and open up the generic videos. I'm going to choose to open it in a new tab, and we have a number of videos here that are just generic. This one here is an ABC News report about working from home. And you'll see that after the YouTube link there is these characters. We're going to highlight those characters, and you'll notice that I'm making sure I don't catch a space on the front. I'm going to copy that code, go back to our YouTube here, and I'm going to paste this in. So now you'll see. And then we've actually customized our page, and we're going to click Save Changes. That applies those changes to the database, and then you'll be able to right click here. Okay, and when we refresh our page, you'll see that this video that we changed shows up. Now, in our resource section,
hello everyone, welcome to.
There are specific resources for Karatbars affiliates, and you'll see that here. And so here you can go to Karatbars videos, open in a new tab, and you'll see a selection of a number of videos that you can use. And so here you have the video ID for those as well. And you can change it to whatever you'd like. Okay, so once we have all of our settings finished for the capture page, remember that page 1 and 2 for Karatbars has a landing page for a redirect. Let's go look at the landing page and customize that. To get to the landing pages, we first need to go back to our capture pages, and then there's a link here that says landing pages. So then we're going to go over here to our Karatbars, and we only have the 2 landing pages. There's not a landing page for 3 or 4. And we're using 1. Now you can also cross-connect them. So you could technically take your capture page for Karatbars, the first one, and you could actually use any landing page you wanted to. If you wanted to use something generic here, or perhaps this generic gold and silver one, or if you wanted to use the one with the video background, or 0016, these are all really generic. You can certainly cross over, and so you would just specify that in the redirect URL field on the page settings for the capture page. But we have a landing page designed for this, so let's go and take a look at it. We're going to click Edit Page Settings. The landing page is more simplistic because there's not a capture form. So here we have our WYSIWYG editor. You can go ahead and change this information. Here's your personal information for contacting, and then under page variables, here we have where you can change the button ID. And again, you can find your buttons by going here at this link. If we click on that, it's going to open up a page in the resource section that is just loaded with buttons. And you simply take the 5-digit code below that button and paste it into that field. And what's going to happen is that's going to then appear there on that page. So the landing page that we have set up right now has this good reasons to own gold today. We have a register for free button and so forth. Well, what we can do, here's our button ID. Let's go ahead and say we want this register free here. So we're going to 00302. Come back, we're going to put in 00302. We could also change the YouTube code here. And then the button link is where the visitor is going to go once they fill out your page. So what you could put here would be, say, your Karatbars site. and then of course username. So you would put your Karatbars link in. Let's go ahead and just put in a real one, and we'll go ahead and click Save Changes. Then we'll go to the capture page. The video is not going to change, but this button should change. So we'll do that. So there we have the new button, and also we have the different URLs signed to it, so it will go to the Karatbars site. Okay, so now we've looked at setting up your capture page and your landing page, so that now you have a sales funnel to start to put people into. Now let's go back to the dashboard and look at the next item to make sure it's set up properly. And we're going to go to the account settings. We want to go into the personal information. And what you want to do is just make sure that this information up on the top is accurate. This information does not show up on your capture pages or your landing pages. This is for us to communicate with you. You also want to make sure that you have a redirect URL set here, and you want to use your company affiliate link. So in this case, you'd want to go ahead and put in the Karatbars affiliate link that you have. Now your primary membership in this situation, it should actually be Karatbars. Next, you have email notification, which means you can have email notifications go to a multitude of email addresses, and the email notifications come when you have either a calendar event coming or a lead goes through your capture page, and it'll send an email. Next, we have the additional fields, and this is the information that is displayed on your capture and or landing page. Where we had the variable 7, this is what shows up. Where we had variable 9 and 10 and 11. And then you also use, this is used in the system, the Facebook page, so put in your Facebook page. And then if you're going to refer people and take advantage of the 4-tier compensation model for the Karatbars program, then you want to make sure that we have a PayPal email address here. So put that in, and we'll make sure that we pay you basically the first week of each month for the month that we just finished. Once that's filled out, click Save Changes. We've saved our changes on the personal information, and next we're going to go to our account settings again. And here under Photo, you can have that removed from various pages, but if you remember, this is the image that was showing up on the landing page. So you can put a photo of yourself here, and what you want to do is just make sure that it's 170 by 170. And there's a tutorial video here in the corner, so I'm going to leave that with you, but you can set that up for yourself. If we go back to our dashboard and continue through the account settings, we have the membership variables. Now this is important, and what you'll see here is that you need to be putting in your affiliate links for the various Karatbars pages. So you have your affiliate website, your personal website, a free registration link, your Karatbars shop, your Karatbars landing page, and the K exchange. So you want to make sure you fill that out with all the appropriate and proper information. And again, I recommend that you go to your back office, copy those links exactly as you see them, and paste them in here so you don't lose any traffic and sales. Next, we have a signature. And straightforward enough, just go ahead and make sure that you fill the signature out. The signature is actually a advertising media. When people receive the autoresponders, broadcast messages, they're going to see that signature at the bottom. So think it through. Is there a statement that you can make that would cause them to think twice, be interested, want to get to know you better? Put your Facebook page and invite people to get to know you personally. Or if you have a YouTube channel, just take some time to think that through and make it count, because that will go out on every autoresponder message, every broadcast message. Next, we have the text notifications. And what you want to do here is if you have a cell phone that receives text messages, then you want to make sure that your cell phone is here. You can use a number of cell phones if you'd like, if you have a business partner and you want to both be notified. And the reason for this is when somebody fills out your capture page, maybe give them 3 or 4 minutes, give them a call, you know that they were just on your page, they're interested, they're more open to talk to somebody, and it's a perfect time to follow up with them. Remember, the fortune is in the follow-up. So once you have your cell phones, you want to click Save Changes, and we'll return to the dashboard. Next, we have System Tools, and what you want to do is you want to go first to your autoresponders, and you want to make sure that the Karatbars autoresponders are loaded into this top section. They most likely will be, but there may be some people that are upgrading from a basic account on our system, and so they're not going to be displayed there. It's very easy to do. You simply go down to the available messages, look for the Karatbars messages. Here we have 2040 and 2041, and we're going to click this yellow link, Load All, and click OK. Here we go down again, and we're going to load 2041. Now you'll see that they show up here at the top. The next thing you want to make sure of is that you have the autoresponder variables set up for these. Because what we do, let's open one. Now you can also edit these messages 100%. And you'll see here, but see we're using variables, so this is calling from the information on your account. And here you'll see we're using the variables from those membership variables where you entered your Karatbar links. That's why it's extremely important that you fill that out so that it populates your autoresponders. But if you feel free to edit this 100%, you can change the number of days that it goes out on. You can change the text, you can highlight, and so the autoresponses are completely customizable, but it's highly recommended that before you send out any of these messages that you run your copy through one of these spam test websites. These websites will give you a spam score based on the words that you use, and you'd be surprised at some of the words that are considered spam. I believe just recently I used a word, it may have been project or launch, and it tripped a spam filter. So highly recommended that you use those tools and that you go ahead and create your own. Now the other thing is you can create your own autoresponder series, and to do that you need to first create a lead group, and you do that here. You'll see all the lead groups that you have, and then you see the 2040. Now you can go ahead and add your own group here, and you may just want to think about how to organize it with what we have here. You might want to do 2080 or whatever it might be. And then once you have that lead group, then you'll be adding your own autoresponders to that group. But let's go back now to your dashboard, and there's another item that goes along with autoresponders that's really important, and that is the variables. You'll see that we have many different variables here. These are the same as your membership variables, so they should be populated once you fill the others in. But if you're going to use any of the other autoresponder series that are associated with the generic capture pages, you want to make sure that you fill in the values here. So if you like, say, 0016, which is quite popular, just make sure that you also put your Karatbars link in this field here, because that's what is pulled into those autoresponder messages. Okay, let's go back to the dashboard. Essentially at this point though, you are ready to start marketing your page. We have a knowledge base set up. Of course, you can contact us at our help desk, the news feed, the resources. You want to take some time to go through all of that. Here in the affiliate center is where you'll find your affiliate links to promote either the Karatbars membership or Lead Capture Page Boss. You'll find banners here, your genealogy of referrals. As a paid subscriber, you also get access to the AmpBoy Rotator, which is a rotator service that you'll be able to use. And we also have developed some software that scrapes leads, and you can get that from us by simply submitting a ticket. We've included these easy links that go straight to your Karatbars website. If you do us a favor, and do yourself a favor, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That will enable you to get updates from us when we put new videos out, so you don't miss any of the cool things that we have coming out in the future. And the last thing I'm going to leave you with is this getting a personal domain name. We have a great form on this in the Resource Center, and you can click here to read that. What this is doing is this is giving you a brand name. You know, it's really important to brand yourself. It's a long-term thought process. A lot of people simply buy a domain name such as karatbarsisawesome.com. But if you bought something like preciousmetalsareawesome.com, well, now you've been a little more generic, except you're still within a niche, and now you're going to be able to brand that domain name, whether you use it just to forward to your capture page or you develop a blog around that. So consider getting your own domain name. This is a company that we highly recommend. We use this company ourselves. Customer service is excellent, and the domain name cost is, I think it's about $10 a year. Okay, well, we're going to leave you with that. You should be up and running. You should be able to get your capture page link by going to your system pages and go to your primary capture page, and if you click on the thumbnail, you'll see your capture page come up right here, and that's your link. Copy that and share it everywhere. Put it on your Facebook page, send it out in emails, use solo ads, use safe lists. Or, of course, if you're going to buy a domain name and forward it to your capture page, then you want to go ahead and use your own personal domain name. If you have any questions, feel free to submit tickets at our help desk. Make sure you do connect with us on YouTube and Facebook so that you are one of the first to know when we have new pages that we release